under control, no overwhelming feelings of rage.
No! A normal amount of rage!
You do revert back to Gen form when you sleep.
Was the air horn really necessary?
For comedy, absolutely.
Hola, Tatiana, ¿cómo estás? How are you?
Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted?
Muy bien. Oh my God, do you speak Spanish?
That's it. That was it. That was all I wanted.
You fooled me. Your accent is perfect.
Oh, good. Thank you.
I'm recreating the first scene of the first sequence of the show, so I'm with my cousin Bruce. What could go wrong?
Oh, yeah, totally. Be careful.
No, for sure. Let me tell you, the show is fantastic. It's so much fun. I'm having so much fun watching it. I wish I had all the episodes.
Yeah.
Only 4. I want them all. But you're doing an amazing job. And let me ask you, this is, I'm sure that everybody's asking you, how do you go from playing 9 characters to only 2? How's the experience?
It's easy. It's super easy. Every day is very relaxed. No, it's, I think, doing all those characters on Orphan Black, gave me this wonderful playground in which to learn to build character and to build it based on tiny little differences and aesthetic differences and all of that. But what's different about She-Hulk is that she doesn't, she presents differently, but inside she's exactly the same. And so it's really more about how other people see her and other people project onto her, depending on which body she's inhabiting, that tells her about herself.
How has it been to be CGI? Has it been fun?
Yeah, it's so fun. I mean, seeing that amazing work that the VFX artists have done, I'm just so in awe of it. And I think the technology has come to such a degree that we're able to see the nuance of performance. We really feel like she's a human in the room and not sort of this, cartoon. Like, she just really does feel like a real person.
She does. I love it. You give it so much heart, and the VFX team is doing an amazing job.
Yeah.
Being a Hulk asks for balance.
I love the exploration of how she wants her powers and maybe she doesn't want her powers. Like, she's learning to love her powers. What makes you Hulk out? What would make you Hulk out? And would you like to have powers in real life?
I mean, it would be great to be able to channel some of the anger into something productive that actually, I could actually do something with it. I mean, I feel like, like Jen says in the story, women deal with anger, and I'm sure men do as well in different ways, but we deal with anger in small ways every day, and we have learned to, metabolize it in such a way that we sort of put a kind face on top of it. And I think that culturally is really hard. And I think that, so many things are happening in America right now that make you feel powerless. Roe v. Wade, being abolished is just like the most, it really makes you feel helpless, and it makes you feel like you have no control over your body, which is in subtle ways what we talk about in this show. And we do it in a comedic way, and we do it with lightheartedness, but there's also some real stuff that we get into later episodes, which I'm really excited for you to see.
I'm not gonna lie. I just told Jackie, I'm driving with Jackie, and I'm like, I wish I could ask her what would Jennifer do about Roe v. Wade. And thank you for mentioning it. It's so important.
You have so much more to learn. Yes!
So I'm clearly nailing it at all these things.
If you want to go back to your life as a lawyer, I respect that.
He doesn't mean that.
And finally, friendship is so important in the show. You with Ginger, oh my God, I love it. How important is to have friends when you're going through, I know, the most chaotic, crazy thing in your life?
Yes, and I think that's what makes this story so different, is that Jen does lean on her best friend during this time. We've never really, gotten that story where somebody's dealing with being a superhero suddenly, but they're also going through dating, and they're trying to just have a fun night out with their friend at a bar. And that very human relationship that I have with Ginger in the show with Nikki is just for me, the heartbeat of the show, and what makes it so special, and why I loved it so much,
It's fantastic. Tatiana, thank you so much. You're fantastic, and your Spanish is fantastic.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Nice to meet you.
Gracias. Adiós.
Bye.